welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Portal Masters of all ages, and Nintendo fans. We've actually got a little joint effort here because, as promised, I have got a video talking about the digital library, which is the new feature for Skylanders Imaginators. But before I do that, up here's my profile page, and right there in the middle of the screen you can see my friend code. So you guys are more than welcome to friend code request me, and if I already know who you are, I'll be adding a certain number of people into the fold of my friends on Nintendo Switch. So anyway, let's go ahead and back up from here. As you can see, I've already got Skylanders Imaginators loaded up in here, and I've also even downloaded the demo for Snipper Clips. That's a pretty fun game. It's on the eShop, and there's a free demo. You can also pay $19.99 and download the entire game, so I suggest you guys check that out. But other than that, let's start up our Skylanders Imaginators. Waiting for it to load here. So I've played a little bit with the game so far, toyed around with the digital library and some other elements, and there's some things I want to show you off in the course of a few separate videos here. There's the Activision main screen. Toys for Bob. I have checked for this game, the 1.1.0 is the most recent update. Sensei Air Realm. Trying to mimic the guy's voice, the announcer. I have noticed that screens like this, and when you transfer into the Skylander Academy and out, that the Nintendo Switch takes an unusually large amount of time compared to like the PS4 and the Xbox One. That is one difference I have noticed so far. Almost feel like I should be playing Tiffany. Alright, so here we go. When you first get into the game, first of all, I've already got some guys loaded, but it shows up with who do you want to load into the game? So it literally opens up with the digital library. You'll notice here, though, that I've scanned some creation crystals with my characters, my Imaginators / RE-maginators that I've made previously. And because they're not owned by this console, the names don't transfer over, so it's just called Air Smasher. And it doesn't also take their likeness and show that as the icon. So the one downside I can see of the digital library is that you're not going to be able to tell one Imaginator from the other unless you let the Nintendo have ownership of the toy. So, and then it would only give you the name. So, anyway, we're going to start off here with just Graveclopper, because I previously scanned him.
A watering grave awaits!
Alright, so we've got Graveclopper here in the game. And as far as the digital library goes, once you've got somebody in, you hit this plus button right here, and this opens up this main menu. And you'll notice that this Change Skylander element is here, and you press A, and that basically opens it up as if the portal's open. Now, you can take a character, and let's just take Mysticat here, and we're going to hold it down on top of this Joy-Con, and you can see the screen is kind of like reading it, leveling it up. You see the screen move, and then boom, he opens up. So we're not done.
The master of mystery.
Yeah, we're not done at this point. Here, I'm going to down the game audio a little bit. So we got Mysticat here. But before I can really, I noticed that when I first put him in, this is the first time I put him in the game, he didn't unlock anything. In order to do that, you actually have to go back into the library. And as soon as you activate the library, it's almost like there's not a character in the game. So you can either select a new one, but notice when I select Mysticat again, it says rescan the Skylander to unlock it. And so I have to take him again and put him back on. And then when it unlocks this time,
The Master of Mystery.
watch what happens. Now it unlocks.
Here's a riddle. Who can make all your Imaginators stronger? Me.
So now it unlocks, and you get the chest, and of course he ups your Imaginator level. So for those who don't know, let's just open this up real quick and see what we get from the Mysticat chest. Gift from Mysticat. I did want to open this.
Cool.
New tail.
King's Tail. And also notice in the Imaginate Vault, there's no store. The other one, in the Wii U, Xbox One, PS4, you can go to the eShop and buy these chests, and they don't have that set up here, at least at the time being, for the eShop for the Nintendo Switch. So anyway, now we've got our characters scanned in, and if we look at this, you can see that he's fully highlighted, and now if I were just to pick him, it would bring him up, or like Ambush that I've done previously, I just hit and it brings him up. I don't need to wait longer to at least access him to play the game. So that's pretty much how the library works. And then for everybody to scan in, like I'll scan in somebody else. Let's do Chaos. Let's scan in Chaos. So you can see this, and I'm gonna pick up Chaos here, and I'm gonna hold him to this part of the Joy-Con. This is what where the reader is inside, or at least underneath that part. So you hold it down, and you can see the screen filling up. And boom, it puts Chaos in there. We'll set him down for a second.
Behold my catchphrase of doom!
And then so I can play as Chaos, but if I want to unlock him, see he's not highlighted. He's not as bright like this one is. He's kind of shaded, and it says rescan the Skylander to unlock. So I once again put this on top.
Behold my catchphrase of doom! Greetings, poser master. It is I, Chaos. And in a bizarre twist of fate, I will make your stupid Imaginators stronger than ever.
Alright, so now we've got Chaos in here. So one of the questions that I had is, you're playing with him in a game, how do you actually get him back, or any level progress that you put back onto the toy? For example, right now I've got 3,083 coins, and if I mess anything, now I've got 3,097, and the 3,100, so forth and so on. So how do I get any leveling up or anything like that back on the toy? Well, the answer is over here. Notice that the Skylanders Raceway is not in the Nintendo version, the Nintendo Switch version of Skylanders Imaginators. But there is a little guy here that if we talk to, his name is Wendell. And he says, do you want to save a Skylander's progress back to its toy? If you upgrade your Skylander outside the game, you'll need to use the clear slot option on the character in your own game before loading the upgrade Skylanders from your toy. Alright, so what does all this mean? Okay, so first of all, if I've been leveling him up and I want that level save to be back on the toy, because it's not sitting on a portal to constantly be reading and writing and putting the information back and forth on the toy, so it's perfectly leveled up to wherever you ended up playing to. You have to actually take the time, bring the toy to this location in the game, or the character, and then you have to tell him, yes, I want to upload it. So to save the toy, You're gonna now just put him on this reader, and you can see saving progress. Boom, done. Okay, and I can take it off, and then you can do other ones. So really what you'll have to do is any character you play during a gameplay session, you have to keep them all kind of like right next to you, or remember which ones you played with, and then grab those toys later and update them. So periodically you're going to have to grab all the characters in your library and do updates on them to make sure that the toy is reflective of what you have your game save level in this game. Now, the other comment that it made, where it says if you upgrade your Skylander outside this game, what that means is if I take this Chaos here and I play with him on my PS4 or my Xbox One or my Wii U, and then, or my friend's house, and he's got more level cap or something like that, in order to get this newer version of the character into the game, I have to basically go here. I have to delete this character. So see where it says R clear slot, and delete him, and then just scan him in new to get the newest version of it. So that's pretty much how this digital library works. I don't know yet how many characters you can scan altogether. Notice I put an older one in here, Drobit, so I can just select it. But on the go, I can just be anywhere I want
And destroy.
and just download and be playing with my characters. So you can switch from character to character to character and not have to worry about anything else. That's pretty much it. So, is there anything else I want to address in this video? You can run around. Look, I still haven't updated these guys.
Assimilating well.
So I guess the question. Nope, I think that's it. We'll call that a video. So if there's any questions you guys do have about the digital library, be sure to leave those in the comments below. I'll investigate if I haven't already addressed it, and I might make an update video to that, and we'll see what happens with it all. But anyway, guys, so far I'm having a lot of fun with the Nintendo Switch version of the game. I'm liking the digital library. There are a few drawbacks, like I said, but overall it's neat. So anyhow, guys, I appreciate you being here with me. This is Skylander with Portal Power TV. Signing
Set
off.
complete.
Take care, and God bless.